Hey guys, this is a build update for my 3.5 Betrayal build. I've been running my Herald of Agony Molten Striker again. It's been a lot of fun. Deals really well with syndicates. Kind of fell into that, which was pretty nice. Running a Wasp Nest just for more consistency right now. It comes out to about similar damage from this claw, but it has a 20% chance to poison on hit. Or 20% chance, which helps keep my agony stacks at full. Running War Banner instead of Herald of Purity. It's nice having a little bit less reserved, and that percent accuracy gain is absolutely insane when you combine it with the Juggernaut attack speed node. I get like an entire attack per second additional. I have a Wrath just so I can show you guys a different way of playing this build. That's leveling, and I have a tabula with 2 level 1 supports that I'll show after the first map. Running Tombfists. I don't really have my links figured out because I want to get 2 socket Tombfists and 2 socket Bubonics, and then I'll rework everything around those two. So I'm just running a Murderous Jewel in there for the Intimidate. Stygian with the Jewel. Nothing great. I don't have anything insane yet. Again, this is solo self-found. Enfeable level 14, cast the damage taken, ink duration, Immortal Call, Vicious Projectiles, Herald of Agony, Pierce, Minion damage, added fire, damage on full life, faster attacks, Whirling Blades, Fortify, I should flip that, Ancestral Call, Molten Strike, added Lightning, Molten Strike, or I said one of those wrong I think, but you guys get it. Flip that real quick. There we go. And I'll just showcase, oops. I've got 2 plateaus for showcase. One I will run with the tabula and not run my Herald of Agony at all. I'll activate Wrath. The clear speed is just fine for those who don't like to rely on Herald of Agony. Build works perfectly fine without it. And I'll show you kind of what I would suggest changing for passives if you don't like Herald of Agony. Alright, here will be a good showcase of some Immortal Syndicate tanking. This build pretty much can face tank everything. Especially if you would have like Loreweave. And I will show you what I mean here. Herald of Agony helps give you a nice clear. With the Pierce, it attacks across the whole battlefield. Whoa! Fuck, forgot about that Chimera bullshit. I just did an Immortal Syndicate, so I'm trying to rank up everybody. These guys are so tanky. But as you can see, that Immortal Syndicate goes down pretty quickly. No problems there. Stand in the middle of these two. Whichever one dies first, dies first. Doesn't matter too much. On these guys, you can pretty much just sit back and AFK. There's pretty much no way they'll kill you. I did run, if you really want to be safe, you can run Fortify in your Molten Strike links or run faster attacks. And your life gain on hit with faster attacks in there is absolutely insane. Like I was hitting like 10.8 attacks per second, which with 5 balls is absolutely ridiculous. As well as if you're using Dying Sun, that gets even better. Additional 2 projectiles. And this is a tier 15 plateau. I don't know if you guys saw that. I did shape plateau, so. Where did I miss? Oh, oops. Right here. There we go. 19's fine. I like having a portal, so I do run that. Now I'm going to run another plateau with a Tabulon. Okay, I'm back. So this is showcasing the Tabula Rasa Molten Strike Herald of Agony build without Herald of Agony actually in it, running Wrath and 6-click Molten Strike instead. I crashed during that plateau I was running, so I was unable to continue that video, but I'll just stitch these two together. This is a Mud Geyser because I don't have a lot of maps worth running right now. I'm running low on Elches, and it's probably better to showcase this on a little lower tier map considering level 1 gems and other things like that. So here we go, taking out an Immortal Syndicate at the beginning. Damage is going to be a little harder to get through in this one, but it's not too bad, doesn't look like. Just going to make sure you're jumping constantly, keeping Fortify up. Looks like a pretty easy one, just one Syndicate member. And I don't know if I will throw this in the same video or as a separate video, but I have a bunch of clips showing face taking Syndicate during tough map mods, during easy map mods. It's a bunch of showcase for red tier map Syndicates because I've heard a lot of people struggling with the Syndicates, and I just wanted to showcase that if you're looking for a build that can do it, and if you're looking for a melee build especially in this league, I've seen a lot of people complaining melee is not strong, can't be, or it can be done, but it's a lot of investment. So I just wanted to showcase this build's pretty much able to do all of that. The AoE coverage isn't quite as good as the Herald of Agony because you don't have those spikes coming across, typically one-shotting most of the screen, but definitely still doable. One thing you would have to fix on this build, I have no mana leech, I just have mana gained on hit. If you're running the 6-link Molten Strike, mana cost is a lot higher, and you can go so you'd have to fix that with probably just a mana leech on attack node. Maybe running a 4-link Whirling Blades with blood magic. But I don't need that on the other version of this build as much because I'm always full mana when leaving a pack. Sometimes the 6-link you're not really full mana. On the 2 tunnel traps. Should just be able to stand in the middle of them here and face tank them. No potions, so this is just 76 res, I guess, because of that passive tree, +1 max fire. Face tank them pretty easily. Again, this isn't showcasing the build perfectly because we don't have the damage nodes, so that's why we're doing it in a tier 13, not like a T15 or a Shaper Kill or something. But Shaper Kill doesn't really show you much about a build because most of that is just dodging, not necessarily the survivability of a build. No mana? Okay, we're fine. And again, this is solo self-found as well, so we don't have the most insane gear on the planet, but pretty serviceable gear. That 6-link chest piece I got is pretty crazy for solo self-found. I was very happy to find that. Got the beast crafting 6-link rare recipe and just tossed 1 greed on it and crafted. So that's that chest piece, 7% max life and 113 HP, good amount of armor. This is the passive tree I'm running for the Minion focused, running the Herald of Agony focused portion of the build. Elemental Overload is pretty big for adding single target damage for ourselves, but doesn't help Herald of Agony at all. So if you want to completely focus on it, you can drop those 3 points. I like having them, but you can maybe grab some more attack speed here if you want. If you're running it as the LE damage version, I would probably grab Point Blank, grab up a Leech node here, and I think there is the... maybe grab this stuff here. Dropping... well, there's not a good spot to drop without dropping survivability, but you could drop like this to grab the Point Blank. You're gonna lose a little bit of HP, but Point Blank is gonna be a huge damage increase for this. So that's the build. I actually grab Unrelenting instead of Unbreakable because I have Immortal Call up practically all the time with 7 endurance charges, and the 8% reduced elemental damage is a little bit higher than you'd be at 5% reduced with here. With Unbreakable, but the chaos res per endurance charge, that's 28 chaos res I'm getting from that. It's really nice for It That Fled, does a ton, and Tora. They both do a decent amount of chaos damage, so having reduction versus those two is pretty important. And hopefully you guys like the video. Like if you want, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Again, solo self-found Betrayal, so not perfect gear, but does the duty. Thanks, bye.